There's a new Agatha Christie game coming out this year. That's cool. Rug says, Chinny, we miss you. Just in case it's too small to read. That's cool. This one's from 2005. And we are on our second stream of it. And so, spoiler alert for the first stream. And then there were none. But we last left off where a mysterious voice that is also the host of this whole thing came on the radio and accused everyone of specific murders. Wow, that's cool. Squinting to read them. I wonder, can I make it a little bit bigger? I hope that's not too far to the side. Hopefully that's a little better. Everyone did it literally because they all committed something. Hi, Kelsey. All right, let's see. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Now I'm exploring this room. That's where we were. And, ooh, tape. Love to steal.
The drawer is locked.
It's locked. Ah. I need to move that. Okay. How do I get out? There we go.
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
We are... I still don't, like, exactly know who we are, but our brother, somebody who is staying at this mansion, they've all been invited for mysterious reasons, but he he knows our brother and thought that we were the brother who was, like, he wrongfully accused of something. Warning, strong currents make these waters unsafe for swimming.
Those currents appear quite deadly.
Yikes. And we're on Shipwreck Island. What did you think was going to happen? Patrick Narracott, Fred's brother. This is an original character, not in the book, who's related to... Wait, that's so weird. Yeah, he does say he's related to Fred Narracott. Why did they make that decision, though? Maybe because...
Hopefully I'll live to see the
like
place
they needed
again.
a neutral character to play
At
as?
Shipwreck Island.
That's interesting. I can't wait. I have to, like, watch some kind of media or read the book of this after I play. Thanks, Fern. Hello again.
Wargrave on Justice. I can only imagine the egotism that lurks within those pages.
All right, let's get out of here. I feel like there is something to find in there, though. I want to say it was locked previously, or this was.
It's locked fast. Interesting ashtray. Birds everywhere. It's tightly locked.
Yes, welcome back. You'll see at the end why it makes the most sense, why to play as this person. Okay. Yeah, I think, wait, somebody said that, Brandon, that the camera angles are like early Resident Evil. Which made me think when they said that I could maybe handle it if it's just like this.
Interesting painting. Birds don't appeal to me, but someone here certainly fancies them.
Oh yeah, the whole bird thing. So, in the meantime, a lady has, so like there's two butlers, a butler and his wife, and so she's fallen ill after she heard the accusations.
I have nothing more to say to her.
Where'd the doctor go? I have nothing more to say to her. She's passed out. And you're just here. It's a little weird, don't you think? Okay, what's that? A letter for Rogers.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Okay, a letter for Rogers. Rogers. Delay letter? Okay. Okay, yeah, George. Rogers, Mrs. Owen and I will be detained in London this evening. Please do the best you can in our absence. My good lady tells me she wanted the roast for dinner with potatoes and vegetables, and the treacle tart for dessert. You'll find everything you need in the pantry. Then serve drinks afterwards in the front parlor. If you already have the gramophone record. Please play the side labeled hello once everyone is comfortably settled in the parlor. We'll be along as soon as possible. Ulrich Norman Owen. U.N. Owen, which was unknown. So we still don't know who this person is who's hosting the whole thing. And that gramophone was the accusation of the murders. So we just picked up also a piece of tape. Can I use it on anything? I've been combining things.
I can't get them to fit.
Well, try harder.
They don't get along.
I mean, anything need to be taped?
Leroy Dragons!
There it is. Jenny, there it is. Thank you, Brandon. One thing you take apart. Oh, there still is. Okay. Thank you, Fern. Leroy Dragons. Can I take this apart? Can I take the cheese apart? Okay, put the tape away.
I can't take that apart.
Well, can you take that
Some
apart?
things once done cannot be undone.
Okay, what about this lamp?
I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
What about this?
I can't take that apart.
What about, what is this? Ink pad? What about, oh, I should put those
Some
together.
things once done cannot be undone.
Just take apart a telescope. Why not?
They don't get along.
Yeah, they do. It's an ink pad and a stamp.
Some things once done cannot be undone.
Leroy was the right choice. I'm going to try to take apart the cheese.
I can't take that apart.
Yeah, right.
That came apart rather easily.
Okay, that was a little obvious. Pile of tobacco. Oh, then can I smoke it?
I can't get them to fit.
That's also big, yeah, right. Whatever you say, Cruella. Aw, cool. Trash Panda coffee mug. Thanks for having that.
I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
What is it? A small pack of sewing needles. Can I put it in anything yet? Look at that. Speaking of coffee, this is so good. I should do this more often where I just have like a little shot of coffee. Okay, oh, let's read this.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
It's hard to know. Oh, is this Roger's letter? Yes. Oh, are you also not home this weekend, Brandon? But love that. Mrs. Owen and I will be giving a little house party this weekend. Only 8 guests. I'm sure you'll manage. The larder is well stocked, and this crowd shouldn't give too much trouble. We'll arrive early Friday so that Mrs. Owen can draw up a suitable menu. Hang on to the accompanying package for me. It's a gramophone record. I'll want to play it for my guests. Ulrich. All right, so I believe Roger is the butler that was hired for this. So that is his boss. Okay. And she is out of commission. She might be the first to go. She looks still alive, though. Were you able to pin it by any chance? Because I am not able to pin it. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't give me the little option for the pin, but if you are able to pin it, let me know if it gives you the option. Hey, Aurelia, we just started, but good so far. I know, John. I love the sound of the page turning. Okay, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers.
Interesting painting.
Or
Birds don't appeal to me,
yeah,
but someone here
Rogers.
certainly fancies them.
Yeah, all we have done is found the Rogers letters so far. I wonder if people have retired to their rooms. I'm gonna enter through the bathroom. No. I don't even know which one was my room, honestly. Is everybody gone, or were they in the other place over here? Oh, I know. Just keep running. They were over here. Are they still? Yes.
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation.
I think that's the doctor.
I have nothing more to say to him.
Maybe we could
The
speak.
time for talk has passed.
So then what is there to do? Did I look at all that?
I shouldn't do that. I need to have my wits about me.
In a house full of murderers? No way. Oh yeah, let's look at this. If we didn't already. Okay.
It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be
Oh,
working.
it's not working. All right.
I have nothing more to say to her.
Just making
Now
sure we've
is not the time
exhausted
for chatter.
everything.
I have more important things to do than chat. Now is not the time
Okay.
for chatter.
Message received. Oh, right. I'm not a guest. I'm a spare. Warning, sensitive topics and free shipping on merch. Well, yeah, you know, two things can exist at once.
I copied the contents
Oh,
into my notebook.
okay, I guess I haven't done that yet.
I copied the contents
Oh,
into my
no,
notebook.
I so have. This is the weird poem that is saying there's 10 little sailor boys and then they each die.
No.
Yes. No, they do.
The time for talk has passed.
All right, find something else to do. Now recall. Different room, perhaps? I guess I could go back in this room. Wait,
It's a
yeah,
book
they-
holder. Seems like a long
Start
time since
zapping.
it's been used.
Maybe I could put a book on there. I'm really grasping at straws
No.
here. Yes. Just let me try.
That isn't such a good idea.
Whatever. You know I'll ask for...
It
Oh,
won't help my brother if I'm drowned in the storm.
okay, true.
No.
Yeah. Laura. Yes. Should I look at my items and see what needs to be used? We have a telescope,
This bears a closer look.
which I already looked at it.
Let
but
me examine this
Here we go
further.
again. Powerful friends. Oh, wait, this is from
This could
UN
use a closer
Owen.
look.
Want to shine some light on the matter? Flowery speeches may win you a few friends. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, for sound clips? Good. All right, I guess I'm going upstairs. I'll take a hint if anyone has it of like a little bit of direction of where to begin. I could go back to the dining room, I suppose. Maybe outside. Those are my 2 ideas for now. Oh,
10 little sailor boys. Charming.
it's not quite charming. Wow, yeah, that being the centerpiece is creepy. Yeah, I probably didn't actually look in here. I got a flashlight.
Nothing else to see about that?
I guess...
I can't take that apart.
Well, good. You'll need it. Anything else in here?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
My gosh, that might as well have been in the game for a second. Thanks, Brandon. The letter did say something about the vinyl records, maybe. Oh, yes. Well, but that is because, like, there was a message played on that, so it worked for a second. And I guess it's not working anymore, maybe. Maybe there's more to do, but I think it was referring to that. Because Rogers played the message, and then it was the one that was like, you murdered this person. You
Place
murdered
for
this
everything,
person.
and everything in its place.
Okay, in here.
Copper pots, just as I'd expect. It's a sturdy cast iron stove.
I mean, I kind of already looked around, but there could
The
be
refrigerator
something here.
hardly seems large enough for a house of this size.
And I'm pretty sure this is their room again. It is. Is there really nothing to do? Should I shine a flashlight on her?
Perhaps another time.
But you're thinking about it. That's ridiculous. The rhyme. Strange to feature such childish verse so prominently. Owen. Under rather suspicious circumstances, each person here was invited by an unknown host, U.N. Owen. Is there not another door? I want to go back. Sorry, lady. I want to go back upstairs. And potentially even, like, go outside. You'll see. It's possible. Oh, no. Back up. Oh.
These are very expensive linens. I bet they're very strong.
Why do you need strong linens? Can you, let's see, make yourself a new outfit?
They don't get along.
Come on. I thought you'd be like Maria von Trapp. Well. At least you took some linens. At least we're able to take things. And we'll figure out what to do with them. A disguise. Wait. Oh, what Ginny said is the correct idea? So, going to the gramophone again? And getting it to work.
I don't need it. And I'm no pack rat.
There is that. I mean, I don't think I could just shove a light bulb in there and then it will work. Wait, Ginny, I doubted you, but you were so right. I said, no, that can't possibly be, but it can. That's a gramophone.
Interesting history Shipwreck Island has. I'd studied up on it before I came down.
What are the names of those 2 people I'm accused of killing?
John and Lucy Combs. I made a note of it.
Must have been a couple of kids I ran over near Cambridge. Beasts of
What?
bad luck.
For them or for you?
Well, I was thinking for me, but of course you're right, sir. It was damned bad luck on them.
Must have been.
Of course, it was a pure accident. They rushed out of some cottage or other. Beastly nuisance. English roads are hopeless, of course. Can't get up a decent pace on them. Well, anyway, it wasn't my fault.
Sounds like you want to be speed racing. Oh, God. His hand. Is that supposed to be his hand? It looks inflamed.
This man is dead.
Poison.
No.
Yes, he is. This man is dead. That's literally all they say. This man is dead. I guess his hand was meant to be like that. So he's been poisoned. This man is dead. He's right here. I didn't even realize he's right here by his feet. One by one, here they go. Can I take a closer look? No? Did he choke to
Did
death?
Marston choke to death? You can call it choking if you like. He died of asphyxiation right enough.
And he's just laying by your feet. Make sure you don't step on him.
Was Marston poisoned?
Can't say exactly. Everything points to one of the cyanides. No distinctive smell of prussic acid. Probably potassium cyanide. It acts pretty well instantaneously.
I wonder if there's, yeah, something in the whiskey. Hey, Dreamy. This man. Hi, Ray. Love. Huh. Well, how about that? This man is dead. Not even, well, how about that? Just.
I love my daddy, big island Mike. Let me please
He is a
make
doctor
you
after all,
snow
Brandon.
cone. What's your favorite flavor? Oh yeah, I'll figure it out for you.
It's true, they're on Shipwreck Island.
Don't you worry, there's nothing I won't
Yeah,
do
don't
for
move
my
it.
big island Mike.
Was there something in the whiskey?
Yes, without a doubt.
Oh,
Do you think it was suicide?
Seems like it.
what? Well, that is interesting. He did, like, he's like, what were their names? Oh, I don't care. And then he's like, I'm gonna chug this. But he could have just been like, let me take the edge off, not let me die. Don't worry, Dreamy. I'm glad you made it. And maybe call 911. No.
Could he have been murdered?
Not my line of country. I'm a doctor, not a detective.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
Not I. Personally or professionally.
What do you think that record means?
A disgraceful and heartless practical joke, I suppose.
If you'll
He's
excuse me, Doctor,
gone. Oh, wait, no, he's not.
I have more important things to do than chat.
If you'll excuse me a moment. Still won't look at him.
Do you think it was suicide?
You conduct yourself well, Mr. Narracott, if you don't mind my saying so. Mr. Blore has told us that you are not what you appear, yet you told him you were not a detective.
No, sir. But I've read many detective novels. I even had one of those
Good enough.
junior detective kits when I was a boy. Magnifying glass.
Love that for him.
fingerprint powder.
Junior detective kit. Wonderful.
Ah,
That's
an
sarcastic.
amateur sleuth, then. You appear to have something of a gift for it.
About the suicide, Judge.
I'm not yet prepared to offer an opinion.
I know, but the only reason why I'm like, maybe is because in the, oh wait, did we get disconnected? No. Because in the, poem, it seems like they've done it to themselves, some of them at least, if not all. I don't know.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
I knew his father, the Duke. and his elder brother. Like so many younger sons of his class, Anthony Marsden was a bit of a wastrel, as you will have gathered. There were other rumors of late, of his dabbling in politics, but this is not the proper forum for that discussion.
What do you think that record means?
May I answer that in a moment after asking a question of my own?
Of course.
Does anyone know Mr. Owen's full name?
My letter was signed only U.N. Owen.
Yes.
But I know.
U.N. Owen. Or, by a slight stretch of fancy, unknown. I'll now answer your question, Mr. Narracott. The name, the recording, the circumstances under which all but you were lured to this island. I have no doubt in my mind that we have been invited here by a madman. Very possibly a dangerous, homicidal lunatic.
Someone who's searching for justice.
Why did you retire, Judge?
I know there was talk about my competence, even my ego running wild, but the truth of it is very simple. My health.
Uh-oh, he's gonna be next.
A lifetime sentencing my
His
fellow
health.
man, and now a higher power has passed judgment on me.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
Okay. Again, just leave him there. Hey, guys.
Do you think Marston committed suicide?
You'd never think he would kill himself. He was so alive. When he came down that hill in his
What a
car,
thing to say.
he looked...
Wow, no,
I
everybody's just
can't
jumping to conclusions here. Well, knock on wood, Dreamy. So far, so good. Knock on wood.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
No. I'm sure I would have remembered.
Steady, Miss Claythorne. The lad had his faults, you know.
What do you think that record means?
It was unfair, what it said. Very unfair.
You seem to be a remarkably perceptive girl, Miss Claythorne.
Why, thank you, Mr. Narracott.
Wow.
Is there anything you can tell me about our fellow castaways?
Castaways.
Swooning
You
her.
make it sound so...
Romantic?
I was going to say dramatic. Let me see. No one has confided any secrets to me, I'm afraid. Oh, except one.
That is...
I really don't know you well enough to answer you.
Much obliged for your assistance, Miss Claythorne.
Romantic? He's really playing her, isn't he? So, interesting line of the book you wouldn't know, but everyone saw him like some young sun god as he drove down to the dock. Oh, so that's what he was described as, a young sun god. And look at him now, dead behind the doctor's feet. And no one gives a frick.
Do you think Marston committed suicide?
He didn't seem particularly remorseful. Of course, the record might have set him off somehow. A new incident long after the fact may create a strong feeling of guilt or fear. Wouldn't you say, Doctor?
Possible. Quite possible.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
Heard of him, but we'd
So
never crossed
good-looking.
paths or swords.
He kind of reminds me of Colin Justin, though, from Venice.
What do you think that record means?
There is something wrong with this entire weekend, and
You guys,
especially with our
what
host,
is wrong
Mr.
with
Owen.
you for even
I
coming
believe
here?
we're all coming around to that conclusion.
Yes, but I know something you don't, Judge.
What is that?
He says,
I
looking
recognize the voice
not
on
at
that
him.
recording, and it was definitely not
Oh.
Mr. Owen.
Who was it?
Not so fast,
I'm not
Narracott.
telling you.
Not until I think things through a bit more.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Lombard.
No, that's very interesting.
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation.
Recognizing the voice. Ginny, I think I'm streaming until about 10:30, 11 if I'm really intrigued, but 10:30 I'm going to try to cut myself off. Oh, the spinning thing?
Do you think it was suicide?
How dare you? My wife died of natural causes, sir. A long illness. Nothing more.
I meant Marston.
Yeah.
Marston? No honor in him
That-
that I could see.
Seems like guilt. That seems like guilt. Sounds good.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
No, I don't think so. Not a military man, I'd wager. Lombard now. He reminds me of someone from my command. But the name wasn't Lombard.
Oh. I love this. Like, everybody has a little bit of information, something
No.
they're like, no, about. Hey, Espresso.
What do you think that record
No.
means?
Ugly. After 30 years. Ugly thing to say.
Good evening, General.
Yeah, you killed your wife. You did.
General, you said you thought you recognized Lombard.
Did I? Yes, I expect I did. But I fail to see what business it might be of yours.
I am
It's a little
indebted to you for your help,
creepy.
General
Oh.
Mackenzie.
Can't see the game. Thanks, Calendar Days, for scaring us all. Yeah, each of them were like, oh, I recognize, or this. And then he's like, so what? I'm not telling you. Very suspicious.
The time for talk has passed.
This lady looks white as a ghost. Oh, how do I get to them if there's a dead body right here? Let's find another way.
Do you think Marston committed suicide?
Yes. In my experience, certain types of individuals, when faced with their sin, will then commit the greater one.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
No.
No.
What do you think that record means?
There is something very peculiar about it.
Thank you, Miss Brent.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be There's something very peculiar about it. You don't say.
Do you think Marston committed suicide?
I shouldn't have said Mr. Marston was a suicidal type of gentleman at all.
Okay.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
Never clapped eyes on him. And who gave you the authority to question us?
You're under no
I
obligation
have a
to
junior
answer me.
detective kit. So I think we're good.
What do you think that record means?
I don't like it. Not one bit. Very queer, the whole situation.
Thanks, Blore.
Where have you been, Rogers?
I went to check on my wife, sir. She is resting comfortably. But I'm
He looks
afraid I have
so
some
creepy.
distressing news.
Oh?
One of the china figures of a sailor boy has been broken off.
Huh?
Chapter 2. 9 little sailor boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
Filthy night. I tried to go out to get some more wood for the fire.
The
but
butler
the wind
did it.
drove me back.
A storm like that will keep us all indoors.
My apologies for the accommodations, Mr. Narracott.
It's like hell on
But
earth.
all the beds are taken.
Makes one wonder where the Owens were planning to sleep, doesn't it?
It
A good
does.
servant follows instructions, sir. He does not question his employer, unless you'd like to share the deceased's room with the corpse.
Looks like
This will do fine. Thank you, Rogers.
I'll wish you a good night then, sir.
a count or something. I don't know.
Everyone should be sound asleep by now. Good time for a little stealth work.
Ooh, stealth work. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit. Oh, hi, Grace. Very what? I know. The terminology. So, because if you do certain optional stuff, it gives the give the characters items, it unlocks special dialogue. Oh. Yeah, I guess, like, subtly you could do so. Hi, Radical. And then what did you say? Would you like to see some of the optional dialogues? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, hi, Audrey. Feel better. Oh, I'm feeling better now that I'm streaming. I hope it gives you some comfort. There's an item in the entrance hall you missed you could pick up. Okay. Hey, Felix. All right, let's see. Is the dead body still here? Oh, thank God. Where'd they put it? All right, let's see. entrance hole. Oh, is it this one? Is it that one?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Aha. Oh, maybe I can put those in here. Let's see. Yeah. Cool.
It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working.
What do you mean? I mean, that's got to be something. I'll just leave them in there for now. Oh, save. You're so right. Save. Chapter 2. That's where we're at. Thank you. Yes, really trying for some mood lighting for this spooky game. Hi, Ethan. There's one more optional thing in the entryway. Okay. Let's see.
Fresh flowers. Quite pretty.
This? What's that? A crowbar? No, a walking stick with a bear's head handle.
I can't see anything of interest.
Record with hello. Alright, maybe we give it to somebody eventually? A walking stick. Did I pick up anything else that I can combine with something? Probably not yet. Let's snoop. Okay. Someone at breakfast. Hey Grace, have you ever played this as a mystery lover? Oh.
Place for everything and everything in its place.
Let's look. Ooh!
9 little sailor boys.
The legs still being there. Wow. Thanks, Cody. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, and answering what you said before, this is a very good game for 2005. It's just everything I would want so far in a point-and-click game. So I'm thrilled. And there's stakes. You know I love stakes. Death around every corner. The stakes could not be higher.
It's a sturdy cast iron stove. Copper pots. Just as I'd expect.
I love snooping in the kitchen and seeing the same things I already saw. But we've got to be thorough.
It's too dark to move around in there without stumbling.
Well, you have something, sir.
This is neither the time nor the place. I see nothing remarkable.
Can I put something in there? Thank you.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh, I know.
There is no cause for that.
Fine. Maybe I just need batteries or something. Love. Or...
We love Big Island Mike. My name is Joe Hardy.
Oh, I think I put them...
Seems so obvious in retrospect. That came apart rather easily.
Big Island Mike. Let me please make you a snow cone. What's your favorite flavor? Oh yeah, I'll figure it out for you. Don't you worry, there's nothing I won't do for
Perhaps
my
another
Big
time.
Island Mike.
So, is there any way to turn it on, or I'm just gonna need to find something else, I guess? You can tell me that, if I could use it yet, or if I'll have to wait. I think I looked at everything in this room. Maybe I could snoop in, like, the peephole of people's rooms. Oh, read the description for the flashlight. Okay. Without batteries. Thank you. That was the perfect hint.
It's really dark up there. I need a light source.
Okay, so we gotta find batteries. Not this. Maybe in that room from before. Like here. I feel like this would be a place that has batteries. It is about murder. Hi, Jayla. It really just is. But if you want to recap, it's a little bit spoilery, but we still are just on chapter 2, so nothing too crazy. A bunch of people, I think 10 people, were invited to this mansion by somebody named UN Owen, unknown in retrospect. And they don't know who it is, but they all come anyway for some reason. They think they know who it is. And he's not there, but he left a message for them all. And then the message, when it played, accused them all of individual murders and said the person's name and when and where. And then one of the people there took a sip of his drink and just dropped down dead. So that's
a
where we're
rather
at.
beautifully made globe of the world.
I have Cody, yep. That's hopefully like, here's my idea about the batteries. Like, do
It's
I
a
have
book
to take
holder.
them out of something
Seems
else?
like a long time since it's been used.
I have the hint already and I just don't know it. Does anything here have batteries?
I can't take that apart.
No.
I'm afraid it's stuck that way. I can't take that apart.
I have the hint. Yes. That would
Rather
be great,
beautifully
actually.
made globe of the world.
If you guys want to answer, and then I don't have to keep recapping for people who have been here the whole time. I don't mind recapping, but could be good for VOD purposes and such. I already have the clue is interesting. Is it an item that I have? What's that? Another book.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Books. Navigating? Panama? If you need me to point to which item, I can, since there's already over 16. Let me look again a little bit. What would have a battery? Batteries
I'm afraid
hidden.
it's stuck that way.
Batteries hidden in
Some
sewing
things
needles.
once done cannot be undone.
It's something that has... It's not something that has a battery. Oh, okay.
I can't take that apart.
Oh, but maybe something that I can make into a battery. I'm thinking... cheese. I'm thinking... sewing needles. I'm thinking...
There is no cause for that. Those don't work together.
like something like this. I'm thinking of the oranges and putting the needles, or not the needles, but the nails in them. Is this on Steam? It's a great question. I kind of forget how I got this, honestly. but it just appeared on my computer. Okay, yeah. Exactly, the orange is from Thornton Hall. But you're saying I have everything. What can I turn into a battery? Not cheese? A pipe? A turkey baster?
I can't get them to fit. Those don't work together. They don't get along.
You can't make a battery. You have the clue to where they are. Oh, well, that makes me feel better. Because I'm like, okay, a clue to where they are then. But it's not something that has a battery. It's just something that maybe could use one. Hold on. Another book.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
I'm still thinking the lamp. History of the coast. Oh. Smuggling in the area. Shipwreck Island, due to its isolated nature, became a base for smuggling and wrecking operations. Hence the name. They lived on stone huts in a cove on the western side of the island. The gang, led by one Thomas Lawlor, was eventually brought to account. Okay. Clue to where they are. Oh, well, what is this again?
This could use a closer look.
Code-breaking cipher.
This bears a closer look.
This could be a code of some kind. Here's a question. Am I in the right room?
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
I can open this?
I'm afraid it's stuck that way. This could use a closer look.
Can you open that card in your inventory from Owen for me? Oh my god. Want to shine a light on the matter? Flowery speeches may weigh. Yes, we already freaking. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Are they in the flowers?
Fresh flowers. Quite pretty.
Yeah, quite. Flowery speeches. But it might not be flowers. Uh-oh. I thought that was so right.
Let me examine this further.
Flowery speeches may win you a few friends. Like, the speech could also be what was on the gramophone.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Why would batteries be in a flower pot? But still. Could be. A turkey baster.
That isn't such a good idea.
Okay, think puns.
This could use a closer look.
Ah. There's other ways to spell flower. Back to the kitchen I go.
It's too dark to move around in there without stumbling.
Wherever that was again. This way? It's okay. No, it's okay. It would have taken me forever. Now I gotta find...
The refrigerator hardly seems large enough for a house of this size. It's too dark to move around in there without stumbling.
Don't worry, it still might take me a second to even find the flower in the first place. Oh, in here.
It's a full sack of flour.
You're a full sack of flour. Here. Why are there batteries?
It's a full sack of flour. There are some batteries buried under here.
Ay, ay, ay. Of course there are. In the flour.
That works. Just barely.
Well, there we go.
I won't do that.
I just won't.
Perhaps another time. This is neither the time nor the place.
Okay, I thought I could maybe hold it as I walked around. Apparently not. Imagine if I was a kid, I would have spent a month wandering the house. And my mom would be like, don't cheat. And I'd be like, but Mom, I don't know what to do.
Copper pots, just as I'd expect.
Not you saying that again. Oh wait, I wanted to go in that dark room. Yeah, Mom. I don't want to wander around in this room for a month. Here we go. Cool. I'm gonna go in.
Whoever it is, please leave us. My wife needs her rest.
Sorry about that, Rogers.
Not at all.
Jayla, that is why I am so grateful for chat, because I would have to cheat so much. Maybe up the stairs now? Snooping. Okay.
I can't open it. It's locked.
This is so intrusive.
It's tightly locked.
I just thought maybe you could look in. Oh, not here again. Whoopsies. All right. I'm in. What the hell? What is wrong with me?
The body was thoroughly searched.
Oh, it's
no need
dead.
to disturb it now.
It's Marston. The dead body. Yeah, I'm not either. Okay, good. I'm glad, you know. Wow, this is so freaky. Anything I could see in his room? Can I look through his bag now, surely?
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Calendar days, he's dead. I thought that it was just somebody sleeping, and I'm like, hey. Anything in the bathroom?
I see nothing remarkable.
The toilet.
I see nothing remarkable. I see nothing remarkable.
What is wrong with me? She's sleeping, and I'm in here, snooping about. High suffix. See, now he's alive. You did miss death, yes. Pretty much.
It's a rather bland landscape.
Do you really need to be here in the middle of the night to say that? Oh, welcome back, Doge. Okay, keep going.
I can't open it. It's locked.
Shame, really.
I guess Owen made sure no clocks in the house are working. This one is stopped.
Oh, hey. Suddenly, I don't need my flashlight in here. Okay, enough with the snoring. Why was that so long?
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through his luggage. I better not.
Who even is that?
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
Oh no, I missed a moon logic puzzle again. Was it in that other room? I know, it's ridiculous. Just gonna stand out in the rain. Oh. I thought another one.
Polished marble spheres and some books. Nothing worth investigating further.
Right, just the battery flower, seasoned. Definitely calendar days, you know it. Gogos would be asking that. Hey.
He's as tight as an owl. I expect nothing could wake him up. I don't think going through that would help. Either he's innocent, in which case I'd be grossly invading his privacy, or he's guilty, and surely wouldn't be daft enough to leave any evidence in his luggage.
Nothing will wake him up, huh? So I'll just run around his room and open the door, go outside. Oh wow, you've been sleeping all that time? I looked that it existed, but I didn't look in it yet. Why are we shouting in people's rooms?
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through his luggage.
What can I do?
Not. It's a marble sculpture of an elephant.
Do I need to use any items? Like put stuff back? A small amount
that
of flour?
That isn't going to help.
Sewing needles. Something with the dead body. Sheets.
It would certainly be noticed if I rifled through his luggage. I better not.
I fear that I'm not going to be able to figure out what I gotta do.
I won't do that.
Okay, well, will you do this?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back outside. Thank you, Adam. Thanks for the rose. I'll figure it out by accident eventually. Okay.
I won't do that. That isn't going to help.
So just keep going in people's rooms.
Locked.
Maybe this is why people have the connecting bathrooms, so I can snoop on them.
I can't open it. It's locked. Locked.
Which one was the one with the dead body? I think I need to get into these ones. So just gonna double check on this dead body if you don't mind.
I don't think that's appropriate.
I didn't think so either, but I'm at a loss. I just thought I'd put flour on the body. Why can't I look at this person? I'm wondering if there's a way. Oh, okay. Well, I already saw him.
It's a rather bland landscape. Morning is coming.
Oh.
I'd best get back to my bed.
Well, okay.
Well, I didn't get much rest, but at least I have something to show for it. I'd best see if everyone has come down for breakfast.
Which was just entering a room, I guess. Okay, good. At least I didn't really miss anything. So is everybody in the mood to eat some breakfast? This is night sleuthing. Oh, and that is night sleuthing. Just walking into people's rooms being like, why is that picture there?
If what Narracott told Vera is true, and mind you, I take anything he says with a grain of salt, then they will not be sending a boat until at least Monday, even if the storm clears.
Wise to remember, Narracott's the odd man out here.
Yes, thanks to you, I believe, Blore.
At least nothing else has occurred.
I hope you are correct, Miss Claythorne.
They're still in their same
However,
outfits.
I feel compelled to draw your attention to this table's centerpiece.
Now 2 are broken. How odd.
Ah, Mr. Narracott, good morning. Since Mr. Marsden won't be joining us,
2.
there is an extra place for breakfast, although breakfast itself seems to be a trifle behind schedule.
She's
I'm
dead.
afraid there is no breakfast at present. Mrs. Rogers has not been able to carry on this morning.
What's the matter with the woman? I was promised fresh apple juice this morning.
I must tell you a sad piece of news. Mrs. Rogers died in her sleep.
Another one?
No.
Yes, another one bites the dust. 2 deaths already. Yeah, true. Radical. Sounding very Nancy-ish. She overslept herself. Just like the poem said, all this murder is making me in the mood for a snack. I'm going to get some edamame, simply because that's the only snack I have. I woke Anya up a little bit and she's like trying to open her eyes to see what I'm doing. At breakfast, right. Okay.
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
She was a very skittish creature. And she had a shock last night. It might have been heart failure.
Her heart certainly failed to beat. What caused it to fail is the question.
Did you hear me sneaking about in the night, going into people's rooms loudly, commenting on the decor?
Did you hear anything in the night?
No, my sleep was quite restful.
Thank you for your time.
That's actually a little creepy that you had a restful sleep. Which one of you looks like you need a walking cane? You.
I won't do that.
You.
That isn't going to help.
You.
This is neither the time nor the place. That isn't such a good idea.
Sometimes you just have to offer one up. You never know. Am I gonna give it to her as a romantic gesture?
That isn't going to help.
Oh, I think it could. Anybody feeling rather weak?
That doesn't make sense.
Perhaps this will grant the aging general increased mobility.
Anybody watch Southern Charm? Offering a cane? I guess I've already done it.
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
I'm sure Mrs. Rogers wasn't to blame. A good, loyal woman.
Did he just say, I'm sure Mr. Roger wasn't to blame because she was loyal? Yes, he killed his wife. That's the end of it.
Did you hear anything in the night?
In the night, comma the night?
I thought I heard a voice calling my name. My wife. She died several years ago. I expect it was a dream.
I know she did. Well, okay. Actually, to be fair, he killed the lover. Maybe not the wife, but he seems pretty guilty. Oh, okay. Hold on one moment, y'all. Okay.
Are you sure you can't tell me how you recognize Mr. Lombard?
Lombard, yes. He does look familiar. But the name is wrong. Or is it? I'm sorry, young man. My memory plays tricks on me.
I am indebted to you for your help, General Mackenzie. I have nothing more to say to him.
Wait, did I miss it? Or did this belong... Sorry, I need to freaking pay attention. Did I say this belongs to Mr. Lombard? What just happened?
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation.
The Lombard combo, okay. Now, pay attention, girl.
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
Conscience.
What do you mean by that?
She was accused, together with her husband, of having deliberately murdered her former employer, an old lady. You all saw her last night. She broke down completely. The shock of her wickedness brought home to her was too much to bear. She literally died of fear.
Possibly, if there was cardiac weakness.
Call it, if you prefer, an act of God.
Thank you, Miss Brent.
Wow, Miss Brent.
You're a detective, Mr. Bloor. Any theories?
I appreciate you recognizing the fact there's a professional present. I'd like to know what she had to eat or drink last night before she collapsed.
Rogers assures me she had nothing whatsoever.
Of course he would say that. But see here. They've done a murder and gotten away with it. Now she's all hysterical, likely to give the show away. He's a danger to her husband. That's what she is.
Oh, I should hardly think a man would do that to his wife.
Again, with his comments. Now remember, Emily said something that might soften her. Okay.
You said you knew something about the history of this island.
Most of the old stuff can be found in the library. Its more recent history is just as interesting, though. But I'm not inclined to divulge that just yet.
That'll do, Mr. Bloor.
Is Emily her or her? The older woman or the younger woman?
I have nothing more to say to her. That doesn't make sense. Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death?
We know that she consumed something last night. Dr. Armstrong told us so.
What?
Aye, Mr. Lombard. You gave her a sedative. A small dose of Trianol, nothing more.
Right.
Doctors have made mistakes before. You're suggesting I accidentally gave Mrs. Rogers an overdose? Accidentally or otherwise. One death may have been an accident or suicide, but two in the space of a few hours? Simply outrageous, man of my standing.
Any more questions, Mr. Narracott?
Actually, yes. You can't give it to her now, but keep in mind the promise Mrs. Rogers gave her. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I'm a very light sleeper. In future, I hope everyone will bear that in mind. Yes, several times I heard something.
You didn't investigate?
With a judge, a detective, and an amateur sleuth in the house, you hardly need my poor skills in that line. I prefer to keep watch.
The hunter in his blind?
A good analogy, Judge.
No problem, Dreamy. Lurk away. If you can make her apple juice, she'll spill tea. Oh, so maybe she promised her that? Oh, she's like, I was promised. Yeah, okay.
You said you recognized Owen's voice.
I've had time to think it over, and I'm sure I did. I see no reason to share that information with you.
I need to
That'll be all, Mr. Lombard.
I really want to know, Mr. Lombard. Isn't that enough?
Any theories about Mrs. Rogers' death, Judge?
I'm afraid it confirms my opinion that there is something very wrong on this island. It occurs to me that if these two deaths were not suicides or accidents, that Mr. Owen may very well be responsible. If so, he is almost certainly on this island somewhere.
I agree. I think we should find a way off this island immediately.
It's got to be someone in the house.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I confess I slept fitfully. Marsden's death, the storm, but I heard nothing. Possibly also due to the storm.
Understandable, Judge. Quite understandable.
Mr. Narracott, can your boat be repaired?
I doubt very seriously it can be repaired.
And you could thank
Mr.
that guy
Bloor
for
did
it.
a good job.
Right.
Steady on. I didn't know then how the land lay, did I?
So you say.
If you find a means of leaving the island or of signaling the mainland, I'm sure we would all be in your
The radio.
debt.
And I'm sure all of us would help in any way we could.
Here, here.
We're never going to leave the island. None of us are ever going to leave.
Don't say that. Wait, there's a bench of ramen shops. But that sounds good. I don't go to ramen shops as much as I should.
What were you hinting at concerning Marston's politics?
Only that he'd become mixed up with some foreigners. I think that's all I'd better say at present.
I am grateful for your assistance, Judge Walgrave.
I can't wait to figure out everything that people are like, I know this, but don't want to say. I know. Well, there's one guy who looks even more like a statue, which he's not here right now.
The time for talk has passed.
He's the husband of the woman who died, let's say. Him. I think
Rogers.
he did it.
So sorry to hear about your wife. She seemed a good sort.
Thank you, sir. Still, one mustn't dwell on the past.
See?
There is much to be done.
There's much to be done. Like, kill everyone else.
Sorry to ask you this. Any thoughts on your wife's death?
She was a good wife. A bit high-strung, but
Oh,
we
God.
made a good team.
She just died.
I often didn't give her credit for that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't kinder to her these past few years. I'm sorry I didn't listen to her that night.
That night? What night?
Did you hear anything in the night?
I may have heard something at our bedroom door. I'm not sure. I slept in the bath so as not to disturb Ethel. If I'd been in the room, I might have noticed.
I mean...
I might have been able to get the doctor in time.
Nonsense, man. There's nothing you could have done.
Why'd you
Don't
sleep in the
reproach yourself.
bathtub? Come on.
I appreciate your
Oh,
candor,
wait, I had
Mr.
one more thing
Rogers.
to say. No.
Chapter 3. 8 little sailor boys traveling in Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7.
Chapter 3?
Rogers didn't let his wife's death get in the way of his custodial duties. I assume everyone has gone off on their own pursuits. I should do the same.
Wow. I guess we could just skip over that dialogue option, unfortunately. Optional in the bathroom for the women. Okay. Yes, save is so true. We have to save. Chapter 3 already. Now, we will not finish Chapter 3 tonight, I don't think, because it's pretty long. I do too. Winston, yeah, I did complete it. How'd you like it? Winston just finished Indiana Jones. A lot of exploration. Okay. Right, because everybody's gone off potentially. But to do what and where? Oh, just 19,000. Oh, there's a secret ending in Indiana Jones? I didn't know that. I really want to get that radio to work.
It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working.
I'm not sure why. Oh, cool. Okay. I should look into that. Because I think when the DLC is approaching, I might revisit the game, do side quests, and then maybe find that. If it's possible to do that in retrospect. I love that, Layla. The fire crackling. Anything different on the poem?
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Who's gonna die next? Such a weird way to exit this room. Wait. Going through that. Okay.
I asked Rogers what this Miss Brady had suffered from. In a certain form of cardiac trouble, when an attack comes on, an ampule of amyl nitrate is broken and inhaled. If amyl nitrate were withheld...
I see. No positive action must be taken. No arsenic to obtain and administer. Nothing definite at all.
And nothing could be proved against Rogers or his wife.
It explains our situation here quite neatly. There are crimes that cannot be brought home to their perpetrators by the usual methods.
A judge taking advantage of his position? No offense, Judge.
A doctor under the influence letting a scalpel slip? No offense, Doctor. The point is, it explains Mr. Unknown. He has, for reasons only he knows, decided to seek justice for certain crimes as he sees them.
And who among us is the only one that stands unaccused?
Me.
Ah, Mr. Narracott, right on cue.
Me. I know, right? For 2005, looks pretty good. Hey, Rabbit. Ooh, Shake Shack. That sounds good. Comfy for a murder game. Oh. Oh, 1 second. I just need a moment. From the end table, you say? What the? Oh, such as this? Yes.
I shouldn't do that. I need to have my wits about me.
Ooh.
I don't need it. And I'm no pack rat. No need to call unnecessary attention to my snooping. I shouldn't do that.
You already took 2 things.
I need to have my wits about me. I don't need to lug this around with me.
But you'll lug around this? Interesting.
They don't get along.
A shaker and a glass. Can't see the reason.
I don't need to lug this around with me. No need to call unnecessary attention to my snooping.
There we go. Okay, good to know. Guess we'll use that
I shouldn't do
later.
that. I need to have my wits about me.
intriguing. Oh my gosh, you got a milkshake from Shake Shack too.
Have you seen any of the others?
I believe Mr. Blore and Mr. Lombard are off searching the island for Mr. Owen.
I feel like one's gonna maybe slip on the coast and die. Or already has. And then one will come back and be like, he died. I guess.
You didn't want to join them?
They are men accustomed to physical activity. I prefer to search for the truth with my mind.
Me too.
No offense, Judge, but it just sounds like you're lazy. Burgers, fries, chicken bites, cookies, and cream milkshake. That's to die for.
You think they'll find Mr. Owen?
Not in the sense you mean.
Where would you search for Mr. Owen?
Closer to home.
Yeah, actually. Like in the basement or something.
Any idea how we can get off the island?
I've allowed you to continue your own investigations, Mr. Narracott, because I disagree that being the odd man out makes you more suspect. On the contrary. But I've given you a good deal of advice already. It would be well if you thought for yourself for a while and let us get on with our game.
Good day to you, Judge.
If you thought for yourself.
Have you seen any of the others?
Before we came in here, I saw Miss Brent knitting on the patio as if she hadn't a care in the world.
Interesting.
Could you perform an autopsy on Mrs. Rogers?
I could, sir, but I won't.
Oh.
As Mr. Lombard so helpfully pointed out, it might be thought I had something to do with her death. It would be unethical for me to operate.
Yeah, I wouldn't operate right here, right now, truly.
How much Trianol is missing from your supply?
I wouldn't know. I left the bottle with Rogers in case his wife required a second drop.
Oh,
that is all for now, Dr. Armstrong.
Now that's interesting. Rogers may have done it in that case. Oh, there's the kitty. Hi, kitty. Don't you want to watch a game about murder? You want to come over here? No? She can hardly keep her eyes open. Love you. Rest up. Just lay her on the pool table. Why not?
This is not the time for idle chatter.
Okay.
Wargrave on Justice.
I don't want to.
I can only imagine the egotism that lurks within those pages.
I'm just going to quickly look about. Yeah. Okay, fun. I'm outside. Catch me outside. So exciting. Go in the cave. What could go wrong? Oh.
It's an old windmill. Impossible to say what it powers, if anything.
Outside. Welcome back, Ginny. Lasagna played Donkey Kong today. She's like, that's more my speed than this. No, this is fun. What's over here?
I need to subdue the bees first.
Oh.
They'll do me in for sure if I disrupt their artificial home.
Subdue the bees. Put them in this.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. Subdue the bees. Just go like this.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Hey, Bon, how are you? Did I say that? Hello.
That isn't going to help.
What about cheese?
That isn't such a good idea. That isn't going to help.
Says you. I probably have to get something that will deter them. Apple juice. Okay, we'll make some apple juice. And also, thank you, hydration. I finally have a Brita filter, and the water is cold and delicious. Oh, thanks. Thanks for adding that. Alright, I gotta figure that out, but not yet. First, I'll run about. I feel like I'm gonna discover something. Oh god. I'm gonna get lost. That's what I'm gonna do. What are you doing out there? No.
It seems so close. As if I could almost jump across and leave this island behind me.
Please.
I'd hate for you to jump, Miss Claythorne. I'd miss you.
I think I'd miss you too.
Oh my god. Are they gonna fall in love? It is about murder, but it is quite fun. So the apples, we have to make it into apple juice and give it to someone.
Think someone on shore could see us?
If they used a telescope like the one on the patio outside my room.
Oh, it's actually in my pocket.
What do you think of Lombard?
I think he's like last night's storm. Dark and wild and possibly dangerous.
Wow. So you like him? Her hair looks like a hat. It does at the top there.
But you like him even so?
I love storms.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Have you ever been in love?
I thought I was. I thought I could do anything for him.
Then what?
What happened?
I'd rather not talk about it, if you don't mind.
But we're getting to know each other.
I'm sorry the job here didn't work out for you.
It was only temporary. I want to be a teacher, not a secretary. I want another chance to teach more than anything in the world.
Tell me about yourself.
Mr. Narracott, would you think me terribly rude if I just wanted to stand here and look at the scenery before the next storm closes
I'm scared you're gonna die.
No, I'm sorry I bothered you.
Oh, you didn't bother me. Quite the contrary. But now I'd just like to enjoy the scenery.
She turns around with her hands like that. The side boob is real. Yeah, we have to pin that and free shipping. Aren't you cold? Wait, we have some tape in our inventory. God, what was I gonna say? Now I've got all off track. For the life of me, I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, bye. She's gonna die. Oh, God. Little birdie. I think I'll go for a swim.
The waves are crashing here with particular violence.
I do, look. Right about here. Cello tape. What is that? What type of tape is that, actually? We'll go up this way. Wait, can
Maybe Owen has wings and is perched someplace we can't reach.
Or swimming around out there with the fish.
You guys are really onto something. Stands there in silence.
You think you'll find Owen?
If he's here, we'll find him.
Why don't you split up?
I suggested that.
The island isn't that big. I felt it was good to stick together to be sure every inch has been covered.
Have you seen Vera?
Miss Claythorne was up on Ship Rock when we searched up there.
I saw her too.
Have you seen the General?
He was down on that little beach to the south of Ship Rock. He's definitely gaga, if you ask me.
Like he was in a trance, talking to his wife, asking her forgiveness. Creepy. He sent that Richmond fellow to his death for playing up to the missus. Make no mistake about that.
Asking her forgiveness. We gotta go search the beach again, I think. Very danger on Deception Island. Did I already comment on that? I'm going crazy. How many times am I like, oh, did I say hi? Did I say that?
You look tired.
Miss Claythorne's concern for my well-being moves me far more than yours, Narracott. But thanks all the same.
She also cares about my well-being.
Any conclusions?
Only that I'm damn glad I brought this along.
You have a gun? Why didn't you say something?
I would have used it if necessary.
Still, I don't like it very much.
Glad I brought
I don't care
this.
very much.
No, instead I had a nighttime espresso drink, but just a shot of espresso. Because I was just thinking, oh, but what if I want that? I have a headache and I can't tell if it's from too much. So. Yes, exactly, Jenny. Oh, God. See, this is always what I want from Nancy games. I want them to be this dark. Right, and work tomorrow. Woohoo! I don't think I have any more medication. Woohoo! And if I do, it's expired. Woohoo! Oh! Speaking of expired, if I bought mushrooms... Here we go. If I bought mushrooms and they said sell by yesterday. Wait, let's double check this. It's important. If they say sell by the 19th and it's the 21st and I cooked them today, what would you think? Okay, just make sure they aren't slimy and they smell okay. Got it. Thanks, guys. I don't know yet. I haven't opened them. This is what happens when I, grocery shop. I just let everything go bad. Yeah, and it says sell by, so that makes me feel better.
Any idea how we can get off the island?
When I was
just carrying a gun.
A friend of mine, actually. When he was in the army, he saw a new
A friend?
parachute
No,
design that
you
allowed
were.
you to steer. If you like, I can draw you a plan to construct a parachute like the one he saw. That would be splendid. Thank you. 1 parachute per order. It's pretty crude, but I think you'll get the idea. I added a list of materials, too.
Thanks. Thank you, Lombard.
Just talking with, swinging the gun about. If you cooked by sell by, that's less sus, I know. Yeah. But I feel like mushrooms also could be sketchy. Well, we'll see if they're slimy. Wait, I should check by the beach again. Oh, yeah. Or this way. Well, that's my boat.
Standing here isn't helping anything. The sea looks daunting. Wouldn't want to be caught out there without a good motor.
I do want to find that guy, though. Hey, Thad. Thanks. Yeah, this has been really cool. Fun for a night stream, indeed. It's from 2005. And we're looking for a crazy old man talking to himself on the beach. Hopefully I can find him and he's not just dead. There he is. There he is. 2005?
Nice peaceful spot you found for yourself, sir.
There is so little time. So little time.
He is really not okay. Well, my username at one point was Bad Graphics Girl 2003. So close to 2005. We'd be 10 years apart. Okay. Well, yes. I'm thinking, how old was I in 2003? 2003 is when I started playing video games in my mind, or computer games, but it was just a rough estimate. Oh, yeah, because I graduated in 2015. What do you know? He's still alive for now. I think same, Ginny. I agree, George. You don't like this game? Hi, it's Lufisra. Whoa. Yes, AK.
I'm making a tour of the island.
That's
so
all we
to speak.
need.
Quite the adventurer, aren't you?
Have you seen anything that might be useful to us?
You don't understand. You don't understand at all. I'm not sorry I came here. No, it was time. I'm content at last. It feels very strange to come to the end, not have to go on. I know now I will never leave. That's peace. Real peace.
I am indebted to you for your help, General Mackenzie.
You're just gonna leave him there when he's talking like that?
I'll talk with you some more later. I promise.
He's gonna die.
I have nothing more to say to you. Or anyone. I'll talk with you some more later. I promise.
Hey, Mars. I know, it's nice. Okay. Ugh, I hope I like it at the end. Good luck with that. No.
I must insist that no one disturbs me.
So I thought she was gonna die, but now I really think he's gonna die. Because the poem was that one decided to stay, and he just keeps saying he's never gonna leave. Can I go up here?
That cliff is surely the highest point on the island.
Up here? I may have already. In which case, go back down. I want to go to the sides. And then there were none. I keep thinking that's going to be an interesting cave, but it's not. Can we talk to her again?
I'll talk with you some more later. I promise. May I have this short time to myself? I'll talk with you some more later.
She's saying the same things. That's weird. They're promising. I hope they don't both go. I'm not ready to say goodbye to them both. Guess so. I don't have what I need yet for these bees, do I?
Perhaps another time. That isn't such a good idea.
Maybe we could actually ask her. Like, that one lady got attacked by bees, I'm pretty sure, or almost, so we could ask her about it. Four items? Oh, goodness. Okay, I think I came from that way. Let me explore this way. I think. No, I came from here. What'd you miss? Well, the old man is by... There's a few, but like the oldest man is by the edge of the water saying That he's just going to stay here forever and he's content and has peace. And
not many apples in this orchard. I suppose I'd blame the lack of sun.
Bad feeling about it.
There are some suitable looking apples up near the top of this tree, but I can't reach them. Goats.
Goats.
They look hungry.
Well, have an apple.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Can I take some out?
I'm afraid it's stuck that way.
I know I need them for later, but that's what we're afraid of. That is what we're afraid of, but we'll see.
This thicket is rife with thorns. I can't get through it.
Unless you have a scooper for
Perhaps
flour.
another time.
We'll need something better than that. Okay. A crow. I think I went this way. I can't remember though. Oh, maybe not.
That goat is a menace.
I can't pass. Gotta find something to... Oh, what about cheese? Do
That
goats
isn't
like
such
cheese?
a good idea.
None shall pass. All right, fine. Something bad. Dr. Dillamond. Fiero. Okay, this way. Guess I'll pass by the windmill again. Oh, this way. And see if there was anything, any path I didn't take. Right back where I came from, or so help me. Let's run around the house a little. Oh, hey.
Nice to have a break in the weather, although I don't expect it will last.
You don't seem concerned by the 2 deaths.
I remember a text that hung in my nursery as a child. Be sure thy sin will find thee out.
So in some
Nursery?
way, Marston's and Mrs. Rogers' sins have found them out?
Of course. I have nothing to fear.
Catholic
I've
guilt.
committed no sin. You, if your story is true, have only been protecting your brother. God's law understands such a loving gesture, even if man's law does not.
What are you knitting?
What are you knitting?
A shawl for my niece.
Quite subdued.
It's quite subdued for a girl, isn't it?
A man would say that. She is a modest child, and decent. These colors are most appropriate.
Have you seen Rogers?
He's in the kitchen, I think, preparing a cold supper.
Good day, Miss Brent.
Oh, maybe, Layla. Wouldn't doubt it. Okay, let's look in the kitchen. Maybe I can make her some juice. Wait, am I gonna see her dead? She's dead.
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
Bye, girl. Rest in peace. What? Are you kidding me right now? It says I'm playing Mario Kart this whole time? Did it say Late Night Mystery? Now, but... What did the title say? Aw. Dreamy, thank you for the bits. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, phew. That's interesting. Because I did just, like, on one thing where it says stream info on OBS. Okay, maybe mobile was off, but Thanks, Granny, because clearly... Yeah, like, I didn't hit it on one thing, so maybe it affected mobile? Strange. Mario Kart. Hey.
Hello, Rogers.
Hello, sir. Was there anything you required?
Just looking around. That ham looks good.
Mrs. Rogers had a way with hams. Baked, boiled, fried, pickled, en casserole. Always a treat.
En casserole?
When will dinner be ready?
8 o'clock, sir.
I'm
or
hungry.
Close to it.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary since you arrived here, Rogers?
Just this, sir. This house is more like a museum than a residence. I've dusted every square inch, and I found articles left behind by many previous owners, including the Robsons, that actress, and even
that
the
actress.
Admiralty. The only owners who seem to have left no mark at all are Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
Very kind of you to give me your time, Mr. Rogers.
Thinking you were coming into Mario Kart and it's this. I think it changed, Granny, though, because I, like, hit, update. Like, I hit done on the stream info. Oh, I wish it was the same.
If you'll forgive me, sir, I'm far too busy to talk with you at present.
You're right. Okay, where's the juice presser? Oh, here. I'm going to make apple juice, if you don't mind.
I need to put something down to filter the pulp.
Oh, a shaker?
I won't do that. This is neither the
Come
time
on.
nor the
That
place.
would filter the pulp,
I won't
maybe.
do that. That isn't going to help.
Okay.
It's a press. Looks like it can hold quite a large amount of fruit.
And I put that in, right?
I need to put something down to filter the pulp.
Oh, I know. I have a cloth.
I don't think that's appropriate.
No?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Cheesecloth. So not freaking satin, a cheesecloth. Cool.
That isn't such a good idea. I need something here to use as a crossbar.
A turkey baster?
That doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense. A lamp?
Perhaps another time.
A telescope?
That isn't such a good idea. Perhaps another time.
I wonder if I have it. Metal tripod?
That isn't such a good idea. I don't think that's appropriate.
A pipe?
This is neither the time nor the place.
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. I don't think that's appropriate.
Doesn't make sense. Why do I feel so offended when he says that? That doesn't make sense. I guess I can look. Oh?
No need to call unnecessary attention to my snooping. I don't need it, and I'm no pack rat.
You've been saying
The
that.
larder is very well stocked. The larder is very well stocked.
My thoughts exactly. Now, do I have this crossbar? That's my question.
Copper pots, just as I'd expect.
You know, you've been saying that as well.
I need something here to use as a crossbar.
I don't. Okay. Can't make apple juice yet. Guess I'll just have to look around. I really wish I had a crossbar.
Please don't interfere with my duties. It could mean the sack.
It could what?
If you'll forgive me, sir, I'm far too busy to talk with you at present.
Could mean the sack. What does that mean? I could assume, I guess.
8 little sailor boys. The plot thickens. 8 little
Fear
sailor
Street?
boys. The plot thickens.
I'm afraid of fear. The plot thickens. Wait, crossbar. Hey guys.
I can't talk and play, Mr. Narracott. Right now, I prefer to play.
Is it gory at all? Or just mysterious? Ow. I got a pain in my ear suddenly. Ow. Oh, this looks like something. Could it be? No. And I missed something in the women's bathroom, which I'm pretty sure is not this, but still just look around a bit. It is. Right. Well, do you have any chocolate? Chocolate? Tolerance is not
It would
so
certainly
good.
be noticed if I rifled through his luggage. I better not.
Why do I have an earache? Okay, now that's a hallway. Take a look at this hallway. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 19... Ah!
Better to let the dead rest in peace.
20. It's all so 18th C. Thank you, CL. Thank you.
I see nothing remarkable.
And there's
I see
Marie.
nothing remarkable.
I feel so close to her. Just being here. Is this the women's bathroom? Sure seems like it. I thought I got it already. I did pick up something in a bathroom. It was this. Like a health... Oh! Hold on.
Let me
Thank
examine
you.
this further.
Bees and wasps. She carries with her a supply of epinephrine. Okay. Thank you so much for all of those gifts. Oh, is that Courtney? Courtney, that's you on TikTok. I forgot your name on here. Thanks, Courtney. Oh, another item. Okay, not the
I
right
see nothing
bathroom.
remarkable.
I thought it could tell me maybe a little something about bees. Thanks, Cody. Hey, Queen Mel. Okay, this bathroom.
Various toiletries. Nothing of interest that I can see.
Nothing. Oh.
I'm guessing Ethel went through the trouble of supplying most of the rooms with fresh flowers.
Whoa, thanks, Manny. Wow, look at y'all go. Hi, Bill. Wow, that's crazy that there's too many ads on YouTube because I have it on the conservative setting. I could do balanced or I could do a ton. So it's the least amount. Oh, it's in the crevice. Oh, I see it. Thank you. What was that? Could that be the crossbar? A stem to an old pipe? But it's optional. But maybe because the whole thing is optional. This is just the game itself, isn't it?
It would be incredibly improper for me to go through a lady's luggage. I won't do it.
You should. Cody. And Courtney and Manny. Kitchen. Run. I'm gonna see if I could use it as a crossbar. It would be just smashing. Thank you. No. Oh my god. Thank you. 75% funded. Gosh, I'm so excited. It's happening. It's happening. Kelsey. Wow. Thank you, Kelsey. Just contributed $25 towards the PlayStation goal. We're going to be a PlayStation gamer soon. I'm really excited. I didn't, Chris. Or, wait, it's not Chris. Silver, I'll say. Or just let me know. But, yeah, I didn't read or see anything about it, and then there were none. For the same thing for years. I had an idea, then realized it's just the game itself, isn't it? Wait, but I'm confused what you're saying about that. I had an idea, realized retro gamers been doing it. Same thing for years. But I never read the novel. Nope. Thank you. Oh. They make the video quality worse with shaders and filters. The people who made this game or the gamers? Now, yes, so to the kitchen. Yeah. Uncharted is up there. Astrobot. I don't know. Just a bunch of things we could now start playing on PlayStation instead of computer, which will also be good, and I think will improve the stream quality overall. Hey! I know, right, Slosh Wolf? It's my second stream of the day. Oh, I've played Fall Guys before. Courtney, would you rather lose a finger or a toe? A finger.
That isn't such a good idea.
No. Uncharted is 100%. That's so true, Bill. And if you are insinuating... Oh, maybe you're not. Are you insinuating that this game, oh, it looks as is because it's just the game itself? Because this is true. I haven't added any filters. I know. I've heard that the previous titles are wretched. Well, the thing with toe, it's so much harder to walk and stuff, Courtney. No, that was Miss Clue, Granny. But they're similar, except this is much better, I think. I'm kind of just running about, don't mind me. Just running and running. I'm not sure what to do next, honestly. They don't want to talk to me.
This is not the time for idle chatter.
Probably Pocahontas. I think Elsa would just say, "Shut up, girl." And Pocahontas would want to have an adventure. This is Mr. Clue. I would like a general direction, yes. Well, I really value walking working out, dance, things like that. So I think losing a toe would make that really annoying. You feel like reading. Okay, so are we going to the library? Or reading one of the books we picked up? Of Ed. Anything new on the bookshelf? Oh, wait.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Books. Sailing the Florida Keys. Do I have to be reading all of this? Because I don't want to read about sailing the Florida Keys. Hurricanes. 4 men were convicted of complicity in the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. One of these was Dr. Samuel A. Mudd, who treated John Wilkes Booth's leg when ... Okay, T. Okay, I think that's the main information from that one. Any other books? Book. Wow, a lot of people want to lose a toe. Rock.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
I only need my thumbs to game. Would anybody lose a finger? I guess losing a toe would also be like less obvious. I don't know. For me, it was a no-brainer, but now I'm not so sure. Safe passage. Okay. Yeah, there's so many things about the sea. Fresh fruit, coral reefs, secret passages in the night. Okay, wait, here's what I was up to in... It'll tell us. Let's see. Oh, this was 2002. She would have loved this game a few years later. Oh my gosh. In your pinky fingers, you don't? Any other books? No. What about this side?
Wargrave on Justice. I can only
That's all
imagine
he
the
says.
egotism that lurks within those pages.
Well, do I have to read the books? Okay, there's something to do in here.
It's a book holder.
Oh.
Seems like a long time since it's been used.
Maybe, like, about navigation.
I won't do that.
You won't? What's the big deal?
I don't think that's appropriate. That isn't such a good idea. That doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to a book holder.
That isn't such a good idea.
Well, let's see.
Sticklehaven. Hopefully I'll live to see the place again.
Oh, it's just unsafe for swimming. Oh, yikes, calendar days. I hope so. So still no feeling in those?
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
wait. It looks like I could grab something, but maybe it was just opening the drawer.
The drawer is locked.
I don't think I have a key. The stamp, I wish that I could put these together. It said, that doesn't make sense.
There is no cause for that.
I think there is.
Those don't work together.
We don't have a key. Ah.
That looks like the jetty here on the island. He looks quite happy. She a little less so.
He doesn't really look that happy, honestly. Is there a secret passage?
That looks like the jetty here on the island. He looks quite happy. She a little less so.
I feel like that leads to a secret passage. But can I prompt that? Kellyanne, hey. Oh, you like to crochet?
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
Yeah, so I didn't look at that picture yet. Oh. Oh. Well, what do you know? What's that? A diary.
Normally, I would never violate someone's privacy this way. However, given the circumstances, I will examine the entries for clues and transcribe any passages I find pertinent.
Yeet, I will look at their diary. That whole section of the house isn't really important to me anymore. I rarely venture past the game room. Despite his feeble protests, I know he wouldn't really want me invading his private sanctum. But really, you could not find a more cliched or something way to conceal a secret passage. Okay. I wonder if Elmer has any sense at all. He might as well live at sea. It is the only place where he seems in control of his faculties. Truly, the albatross is the most graceful bird in motion. A photograph does it absolutely no justice. Most other birds that turn up on this benighted fly speck of an island look completely absurd flitting about. I must get away from here. I feel cooped up. If Elmer doesn't change his ways, and soon he may discover how like an albatross I can be. Elmer tried to get me on the schooner again this afternoon. I barely made it to the dock. It's absurd, really, but I feel as if the entire ocean were a gaping bottomless pit, and any boat, no matter how large or seaworthy, is still little more than a leaf, capable of being sucked into that smothering darkness at any moment. Elmer can be stubborn, but at least he gives in to reason eventually. We are selling the house to Gabrielle Steely, the actress, and Gabrielle, moving back to the mainland. Although I dread the ensuing trip across the channel, I told him I can certainly bear it, knowing I never have to go near another island. Of course, it was just like Elmer to point out that England is an island. Very funny. I cannot say I'm much taken with Miss Steely. She sauntered through the house today as if she already owned it, practically ignoring us. She came with two small bookish men who followed her around like lapdogs. One of them was furiously taking notes as the diva dictated her grandiose plans for parts of the house, making no secret of her dislike for certain aspects, my precious birds, and her idea for remodeling a screening room. I can imagine her spending countless hours in there watching her own films, basking in her own brilliance. So this seems like the wife in that picture. I'm trying to make it interesting. But the game room, despite his feeble protests, his private sanctum, but really, you could not find a more cliche way to conceal a secret passageway.
That looks like the jetty here on the island. He looks quite happy. She a little less so.
Did it tell me where the secret passageway is? Someone did say island. I'm sure that's filled with clues.
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
But then, oh wait, birds. Let's look at the bird thing again. We love our Lord and Savior, bigger than Monique. We love
Big Island Mike. My name is Joe Hardy, and I love my daddy.
Hey, Chippy.
Big Island Mike. Let me please make you a snow cone. What's your favorite flavor? Ooh, yeah, I'll figure it out for you. Don't you worry, there's nothing I won't do for my Big Island Mike.
Oh, I feel like it's a picture of an albatross I have to go to. How old was I in that clip? Great question. It was 2001, most likely. So, what does that make me? Hey, Blue, thanks. Still something to do in the library? I'm 28. Ugh, I'm 28. So 24? And I'm so 2000 and late.
You're so 2000 and late.
You're so right. Thank you for 17 months. Thank you. How are you, Blue? You're so 2000 and late. I got that boom, 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 that future boom, boom, boom. Let me get it out. Millennials in the house. Embrace your inner shroom. Meaning heartless shroom or meaning there's a mushroom somewhere? It does. Thank you, Blue. Think like a librarian. Oh. I don't know how a librarian thinks. So I'm going to smush my eyebrow and think like a gamer. Are they? You look at the...
A rather beautifully made globe of the world.
I didn't mean to do that. You look at the Dewey Decimal System. You rearrange them. You put them back. Do I?
That doesn't make sense.
But do I put them back where they came from or so help me?
I think I heard a click.
Ah!
I could be imagining it, though.
Oh, that's fun.
I think I heard a click.
I could be imagining it, though. I think I heard a click.
That isn't going to help. Perhaps another time.
Yes. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you. British Admiralty. South Devon testing site. Rule. Britannia.
This is an odd sort of power cord. Doesn't seem to fit into a regular socket.
Give me.
This is an odd sort of power cord. Doesn't seem to fit into a regular socket.
Thanks, Courtney. And thanks, Lost Wolf. Rarely eat either, but I think Takis. In the night. Wait, also, during secret passages in the night, I'm basically saying hit it to my mom because I told her to flick on the light. I'm like, do you see that in it? Sorry, we got to play it again. I want to know if you see it in that clip. Barely. Yeah, people love it, Silver. A lot of people in this chat are very entranced by it.
It's a shortwave radio. It could be useful if I could get it working. It seems to be missing quite a few parts.
Yeah, well, I'll take that. How am I going to get it working? I probably don't have what I need yet.
It's a shortwave radio. It could be useful if I could get it working. It seems to be missing quite a few parts.
Oh no, go back in there. There's still much to be found. What's this?
This could use a closer look.
Talk is cheap and rumors can be ugly. Keep your secrets safe. You and Owen. What were you doing in this secret passage? Okay, but that's probably going to be another hint. Keep your secrets safe. Now, wait a second. Ain't that the truth? Now, wait a second. Oh, I have an idea, except... Hey, Lowe's, thank you so much. 27 months. Thank you. I am a Rinka detective today. So I have a few things written down in my journal, but how do I click on a certain number? Well, but you've been subscribed for 27 months, 23 in a row, almost 2 years, but you have been subscribed for over 2 years. Both legendary. Thank you, Lowe's. Oh, when it stops, it counts. Okay. I'm going to try 7219. But, okay, 72. Hopefully that wasn't stopping. Frick. 72. Nothing. But still almost 2 years. A full stop. Maybe I gotta stop more at 72. I could be wrong. I'm going off of this. Ready? Ready?
This bears a closer look.
7219 0106 8429. Me too, Chippy. I used to be like, what did I used to? I didn't understand that lockers, I guess, could have locker numbers. So I'm like, when I was little, how am I going to know which locker is mine? I was very stressed about that. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to put Britney Spears on the outside of my locker. Like, people always decorate the inside, but I'm going to have to put a picture of Britney Spears on the outside, and then I'll know that one's mine. Combine items to solve the safe. Not exactly intuitive, of course.
Boxes. Nothing of use in them.
That's what you think. Open them up.
Boxes. Nothing of use in them. Boxes. Nothing of use in them.
That's it. have everything. Oh, hey, Emily. How are you? Late night mystery solving. Boxes. I have everything. Combine the items to use the safe. Is it like a piece of paper that I put over it, maybe? Oh, really? Hold on. Let me look at my goals. Yes, 200 subs. Thank you guys so much. And then for some reason the goal is 220. I'm not exactly sure. I guess we just made that up one day. But 200 is hefty. Thank you. I'm looking now at this like plus program. Remember Twitch had that. So I technically have a plus program goal. I don't know if that pops up. But it is not easy. This is a preview of the goal that will automatically show on your channel. February. 55 out of 100. Oh, 100 points. You need 100 points. 200 sit-ups? Not a chance. Combine items using the gear icon. Okay. So maybe that page will have something to do with it. And a stamp.
They don't get along.
Frickin' now. Are you starting to think that? Whatever could make you think that? Does Roblox have a murder mystery? As someone said in the YouTube chat today, I have no Robux. That's what I say to that. Except I actually think I do have Robux from the Dress to Impress event. That also sounds wretched, Rug. Maybe an ink pad? Put a piece of paper on an ink pad.
I can't get them to fit.
So okay, here's another question. Am I creating a device or am I figuring out the combination? I love that, Lowe's. Can I please have Robux so I can look like a capybara? I get it. When I was playing, actually, I think even Roblox, but Fortnite too, I'm like, I need to look cooler than this. I need to look like something. I'm figuring out the combo. Okay. And combining it with gears. Well, what did this say?
Let me examine this further.
Was this the flower one? Oh. Talk is cheap. Rumors can be ugly. Keep your secrets safe.
This bears a closer look.
Maybe. Oh, cute, Lois. Plan for a parachute.
They don't get along.
That's about bees. Yeah, timestamp of good moments is good. That's like the main thing. Because sometimes with clips, I need more context in them. So, yeah. I'm not always able to use the clip itself sometimes, but it does help just for timestamps. Yes, exactly. Because then I could go to watch full video and then like make a longer video. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, device. Oh wait, okay, combination.
There is no cause for that. I can't get them to fit. There is no cause for that.
Which one's
This
which?
could use a closer look.
Okay, this is talk is cheap. Oh, maybe a map?
Let me examine this further.
Maybe. Is that a hint?
There is no cause for that. I can't get them to fit.
That sucks, Courtney. Okay, it's not a hint. Notebook. Do I have the right idea with pieces of paper? Coded message, code breaking cipher. And a telescope.
They don't get along.
2 items are right. Tape.
I can't get them to fit.
Okay, that's exciting though.
There is no cause for that. Those don't work together. There is no cause for that.
I'm really picking random things for the third one. Might need to context for. Like, oh, figure out. Or I just guess until I get it right.
I can't get them to fit. They don't get along.
Says the lazy.
I can't get them to fit. There is no cause for that. Those don't work together. I can't get them to fit. There is no cause for that.
I'm figuring this out.
Those don't work together. I can't get them to fit. They don't get along. This is certainly a clue of some sort.
Yeah. Who knows
I
what
copied the contents into my notebook.
Yeah, that's... How am I supposed to know that? That's my way. And I did it my way. There's a safe hidden in a room behind a bookcase in the library. The room itself seems to appear for military purpose. I deciphered a coded telegram addressed to Anthony Marston. It contains the combination of the safe. Let's open it. Shall we? I'll take a picture. I'm going way too late on this stream. By the way, I said I should end at 10:30. So we're going to end at 11, but we're going to open the safe. L28. R11. L49.
I think I heard a click. I could be imagining it, though.
It's not your imagination.
Aha! It's open.
Yes! Secrets. I thought there was a body in there for a second, honestly. Sturdy rubber raft?
I can't see anything of interest. There's something in this drawer. It's a lone raven-shaped earring. That swapped the positions of the two drawers.
Oh. Did I take the earring? Yes.
There's something in this drawer. It's a fragment of a document.
I probably have to spell something out.
Let me examine this further.
Where'd we put that? In our pocket? I thought it said it's a rat. Would you rather pet Simba or Nala? I guess Simba. He must have huge pants on.
There's something in this drawer.
Big pockets.
It looks like some sort of microphone. I see nothing remarkable.
That'll be good for the radio, probably.
There's something in this drawer. It's a card with some writing on it. This could use a closer look.
Row your boat gently down the stream unless it's a fishing boat and the sea is mean. Which is exactly what we're dealing with. So it's a scrambled thing. Tail. Oh, I missed the clue for this. Okay. So meaning I should probably go back and look for it before I just try to guess what it says. It's not the Aaron way. I'm like, where the heck am I going to find that clue? We might have to call it here. I'm just going to start making up words. The clue is super close. Okay, hold on. What's he doing? Okay, look. Maybe something about...
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never will be slaves. Oh, makes the eyes water a bit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never will be slaves.
Rule the waves?
Oh, makes the eyes water a bit.
No. Because it's all four-letter words, I think. Oh. Sorry to do this again. Okay, rule. Devon? No.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the waves. Britons never will be slaves. Oh, makes the eyes water a bit.
Rule, wave. Hey, Drake Bell's niece. Oh, well. Hey, again. The longer she stands, the shorter it grows. Ooh. Makes the eyes water a bit. Okay, okay. Let's see. And does anybody know Courtney's riddle? Rule. Waves. Or wave. Rule the waves.
Rule the waves, of course. What's
That's
this?
it. Yeah.
A secret door.
Oh my god, we're never going to end stream because we're going to keep finding a secret door.
I'm surprised the electricity still works in here.
Me too. Oh my god, what are we going to find? Please be something crazy.
Secret passages in the night, the secret passages are great. In the night,
Whoa. That's so cool. And now we're on the coast. We're by the water. A mini sub. I just want to find someone chilling.
The water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
A secret passage.
The water here is rather calm
passage
compared to the
secret
waves
passage.
crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
Okay. I know it's anticlimactic, but let me just run around briefly. Oh, I have an oar. This is where I came from? Oh god, no, it's not.
I can't get to the bulb. The wire casing is rusted over.
This is so exciting, though. I'm really glad that there's so much to discover.
This panel seems out of place.
Move it. Move it. There's too much. There's too much. I'm just running and running. And then there's another one. And then I'm running more because and then I want to run again. Oh, I turned around. No, I gots to go.
This panel seems out of place.
Stairs. It probably leads back to the house. Unless it doesn't.
I can't open it. It's
locked. All right, that's my cue. Wow, we have a lot to come back to. If I get cut or something, I always say this every Friday. I'm like, I'll do a stream. Chapter 3, or you know what? I'm gonna write secret passages. Can't check that off yet. No. I definitely saved it, right? Secret passages just in case. Oh, that was so fun. I wish I could keep going, but I got work in the morning. Bright and early. 4 secret passages in a row. I wanted to keep going. That's like the best part. Fun for who? Do you dare mock the supernatural? Yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you, everybody. 2 streams. I'm exhausted, truly, and starving. I had dinner, but it was mini dinner, so now I have to have extra dinner. It was really just potatoes and half an avocado and cheese and yogurt smushed in a bowl. It's a trick of the light. Yeah, you're right, maybe. Maybe. Who shall we raid? There's a few people that I might want to raid. But who? I don't know, so I think we're gonna raid Phoebe. Thanks for being here, Emily. Good to see you. Thanks, everyone. There's always a logical explanation. I hope we could be caught, girl. There is always a logical explanation in most games. Except for Ghost of Thornton Hall. All right, bye, everybody. Let me raid. I'm raiding Phoebe, who's playing Baldur's Gate. Here's some raid messages. I should get cut. Like, do you mean because you don't know what the hell is happening at that restaurant? Because yes. All right. I'll see you next time. When is next time? There's a lot going on next week. It's Anya's Spay. So next week is going to be a little, and I have to admit this to you. I'm a little nervous about Horse Week being March, the first week of March, because I think I have something to do on March 1st. And that's a Monday, right? Or, oh, March 3rd. And then that, and also I have to travel because of the spay. I don't know. I'm getting scared. So I got to talk about it. And I know calendar days, I know you have something the next week, but I just want to make sure that Horse Week is good. So I'll keep you posted. I just got to figure it all out. I think, yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it in the Discord. Yeah, I might have to postpone it. I want it to be like, I don't want it to be rushed. I want to truly enjoy Horse Week. We'll chat. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Oh my goodness, Aaron! Hello! I have a feeling that this is a very different game from what you were playing. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Phoebe, or Phoebes for short. I am playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is one of my favorite games, like, of all time. And it's great. So, yeah. Calendar days, yes, I love it.